People have been asking me why, of all the locations I could pick in the Meadery, I choose to shoot Ask the Meadmaker behind the bar. It's because I feel more comfortable behind a bar. And, little known fact, you're more comfortable with me being behind a bar, because I'm neither a boxers nor a briefs man. I am a thong man. And I don't always wear pants. Welcome to Ask the Meadmaker, where I, Ricky the Meadmaker, answer your questions about mead drinking, mead brewing, mead making, and really any question you're willing to send to me. The first question this week comes from Travis, who had a very specific yeast question about specific strains, but I'm going to answer his more general question. When brewing a low-alcohol mead, also known as a hydromel, do I recommend beer yeast or wine yeast? And my general rule of thumb, it's not offensive, look it up, is if you want a really clean mead, go with a wine yeast. But if you want some of the funkiness, maybe the banana flavors from a wheat yeast, go with that one. All right, Meadiacs, it's party time. February 21st, here at the Meadery, noon to 6. Free food, bonfire. It's our winter party. We are well aware that winter is already getting a little old. So come down February 21st and get some warm winter warmer and a few other special drinks. Here's an easy one. A whole bunch of you have written to ask if that poster is for sale. Yes, here at the store and on our website. All right, friends, it's serious time. It's Science Corner. I know we haven't had one in a while, but we need to talk about gluten. Gluten, this very misunderstood plant protein, is a gliadin and a glutenin bound together as a starch. It appears exclusively in some grasses. So when people ask if mead or wine or any number of things have gluten, they are really asking, is it made with grain? Since by law, meads, ciders, wines cannot be made with grain, there really can't be any gluten in them. Whether or not gluten is good to eat or bad to eat is a question we will not deal with here. If you have celiacs, please avoid gluten. If you want to avoid gluten for other reasons, we will not speak on that subject. And if you stop drinking beer for your health, it better be because you're trying to cut out the alcohol. Our next question comes from Cheryl, who wants to know if Eric from Havoc Meadery and I are going to be collaborating since, well, we work in the same facility. The answer is yes, if by collaborate you mean I'm going to boss Eric around even though I have no right to do so. I have just been informed by the boss that I need to play nicely with Eric. The answer is yes, we will be collaborating on a lot of things, like parties and brews. Is that okay? Our last question this week comes from Sam, who wanted to know if butter would be a good brewing ingredient. His foundation was that he likes to put butter and honey on his carrots. Now, we're all about experimental data here at Grenfell Meadery, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say, Sam, brewing with butter may be the single worst idea I have ever heard. And I am a man who tried to make barbecue sauce mead. So, with that, I'm going to send it over to Ricky with our word of the week. Ricky? Thank you, Ricky. Did we really make barbecue sauce mead? Do you ever think we're terrible at our job? Anyway, this week's word is oenology. Oenology is the study of wine fermentation. Some people consider a study of mead fermentation to be a type of oenology. It is not, however, viticulture, which is the study of grape growing and grape harvesting. Oenology. It's our word of the week and the end of our show. Keep sending your questions and I will get to them as soon as possible. Cheers.